Yeah, this feels a little bit reminiscent of Game 1 between AP BREN and Todak yesterday, right? Where we saw the exact, almost the same archetype where you have Oakland playing the Minotaur and then Todak having the Faramist, having a dive-heavy comp. And once you blow your abilities, Oakland just re-engages with the Minotaur, with the Minoran Rage, those big knockups. Your call Alta means nothing to them. What are we looking for in EVOS Legends? What is the win condition?
Go to late game. That's all they can do. They have a bit of a mid game power spike with R-Lot popping off, and then they have the late game insurance. But whereas for the side of AP BREN, they have the advantage of just jumping from one point of the map to another in the form of their link, so they need to apply constant pressure. If not, the Claude will start to farm up. Now, this Claude will have a painted target behind his back. That link will definitely try to look for him to slow down the farm. But ladies and gentlemen, this is just like how I'm going to theory craft between the matchup between AP BREN versus EVOS Legends. Like I said, EVOS Legends, remember about the chemistry problem, and then you remember what I said about this roster, right? Hijume, if the chemistry is not right, the Hijume will be left behind, and the Call Alta only benefits himself.
Yeah, and I think, coming off of that interview, they are literally playing a composition that demands perfection, right, in how you communicate with your team. So you have that put to the test almost instantly. Bottom side, Hijume and Fluffy, it's going to try to push out the wave and give Fluffy a bit of space, but at Terizla, you don't really care too much. There's very less heroes that can kind of just fight him head on thanks to his passive.
I think the main reason why EVOS Legends sends the mage down bot is also to help, Fluffy gets this level 2, because, when Arlos hits level 2, there's a small little power spike for him. He allows him to get his combo a lot faster, and then after that, you also got, Dreams. I don't know, maybe in the mid lane, getting level 2 also helping to slow down and invade as well. But hold on a second, there's a purple contest right here.
Yeah, trying to fight for it. Kaltizi not looking good, forced to dash away. Fluffy and Dreams chasing after him. First blood already attained by Taz. The link also goes down. Kaltizi falls. Very ambitious invade from AP BREN, and they might lose more. Flaptizi forced to flicker away, but Taz sticks onto him. The joy is 4 and dances on top of his dead body. It's 3 for EVOS Legends.
Well, we doubted them, and they finally delivered, right? AP BREN tried to hard invade just a little bit earlier. Kaltizi was a little bit greedy right there, right? They know that Taz doesn't really have the clear speed, decides to hard invade, but they got hard invaded themselves. This time around, EVOS Legends, the chemistry is coming online a lot better this time around. Maybe a bit of a signs of life against AP BREN.
And that is just a dream start for EVOS Legends. Your jungle joy, slower clear speed. Now 2-0, having the experience advantage, having the goal advantage, and the worst part is that for Kaltizi, because he didn't get the purple buff, now he can't contest his objective, and he's gonna get harassed by Dreams in his own jungle as well. This turtle is gone.
Yeah, I think AP BREN is not in a good position to actually take this turtle, right? But Dreams going in on his own, a little bit ambitious, repeating the same mistake as AP BREN in the early game. This could be it. This giving Kaltizi that first kill as well. Now that early game priority that you have is just gone, because Dreams was just dreaming a little bit too big right there.
Tried to kind of slow down Kaltizi a little bit, overextending his welcome, and AP BREN with a very good punish. But either way, EVOS Legends still having that minor lead that they're looking for. You stabilize the XP lane for Fluffy, you get the turtle for yourself. Taz is 2-0, and this also gives space for Hijume to kind of start running around the map and really causing some problems for AP BREN.
Yeah, Awkward's a little bit behind, right? Look at Dreams, a solid level. Awkward jumping in a little bit. Unfortunately, doesn't really have the ultimate. That's bad. Flicker's already burned by AP BREN, so EVOS Legends know for the next turtle fight, there's no Flicker ultimate from the side of AP BREN.
Yeah, Fluffy even used the final slash to try to displace Awkward, couldn't find it. Bottom side, Flaptizi ran at penalty zone, used at the counter engage. Flaptizi is dead, joined by the Ling. Unfortunately, no kills for AP BREN.
Yeah, Flaptizi right there, and you've noticed how the TZ one more combo coming in, right? Using the penalty zone together with the Tempest of Blades is really A-okay, but unfortunately Taz actually goes into CC immunity in the second skill, so was able to get out of dodge as well. And Fluffy, when he used the Vengeance, it's also uninterrupted dashes, so even if he's stunned in the mid-air, he doesn't stop there. He's just going to continue and finish that animation. So EVOS Legends right now have a timing on how Kaltizi is rotating, and now they're hard invading the jungle instead.
Instant flicker into Divine Judgment. It's going to be Awkward dead. EVOS Legends holding no bars at all. And AP BREN, they had 15 seconds. It's going to be the turtle on the bottom side, but I don't think AP BREN can contest this at all.
Not at all. They've already lost the purple buff at the same time. Don't forget Taz actually using that retreat just to take it away. So if the EVOS just wants to play it safe, they can actually slowly delay this. If you notice, that's a lot of gold lane pressure from the side of EVOS Legends onto Super Marco. So everything that AP BREN is trying to do, they're actually recouping. This is the first mistake they made in game thus far. So EVOS Legends right here punishing the mistake against AP BREN, delivering AP BREN's medicine against themselves.
And you said that EVOS Legends are the best way, the only way to win this is to go late game, but they have gone out to a great start with, you know, a bit unprecedented for EVOS Legends themselves, and that is going to fast track, you know, their potential to win this.
Yep.
They're just trying to take this turtle away. AP BREN, they're circling around the pit. SNAPDRAGON does have the flicker, but no penalty zone, and Taz just makes quick work of the turtle, and the drag went back. This Minotaur might be making to Wagyu steak, but they let him go.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. There's no value in off-road this time around, unfortunately. But EVOS Legends, right? You can see how Kaltizi was actually trying to do damage control, dash forward just a little bit to try to steal the retreat away from Taz. But oh, Kaltizi in a spot of trouble.
They did spot him, and thankfully Kaltizi had one more play to jump away. But that again compromises the purple buff, right? EVOS Legends forced a recall, and Taz was like, alright, thank you very much. This purple buff is mine. Whoever walks forward might just be kidnapped. Open losing the majority of his health. They're going to try to power everything onto Taz, who's running away. Actually getting the kill. Super Marco cashing in on the shutdown. Hijume with the call Ulta is going to expire right now. SNAPDRAGON gets the knockup, and instantly Brands respond with Blazing Duet. SNAPDRAGON still alive, but Fluffy coming in, looking for the cleanup. Gets knocked up under the tier 1 final slash onto 3. Couldn't get the reset in time, and it's Super Marco with 2.
Fluffy's engagement flanking is actually really on point and on time, right? But unfortunately, you saw that slight hesitation right there, and that cost him, right? There's two weak members to the side. AP BREN, he couldn't capitalize on, he couldn't finish it. And just now, if you notice, the gold leaderboard actually appeared for the side on the right-hand side. EVOS Legends, this Claude is starting to pick up all the gold lead, and this is really good, right? For the side of EVOS Legends, they're starting to go into this late game form that they need to be, and now they're actually pummeling AP BREN, now punishing and keeping this link on track. Kaltizi right here has lost 2 purple buffs, and this hurts Kaltizi a lot.
I mean, you say that, but AP BREN, they're keeping it close, right? Just a minor 1.4k gold deficit. Super Marco got 2 kills. One of them was a massive shutdown on Taz as well. So I guess at the end of the day, you have this balancing factor on the side of AP BREN. At least the gold laner is doing fine. SNAPDRAGON will be the target. Kidnapped by the Divine Judgment. Dragged back into EVOS Legends, and there's nothing that he could do. He unleashes the penalty zone, staying alive for as long as possible. As Oakman comes in with the ultimate, they just have no follow-up.
Yeah, the AP BREN is actually conceding all these neutral objectives. In the meantime, you notice how Kaltizi is playing. It's transitioning into the split push lane right now, and EVOS Legends, knowing that they have the advantage, presses on in the mid, and then after that, double down onto the turtle.
It's just EVOS Legends just getting all these kidnaps, and able to go for the invade on the side of Kaltizi again, forcing the Tempest of Blaze. Purple buff is the point of contest. Also trying to stop this from happening, forcing the flicker from Fluffy. Taz unleashes that ultimate. They're trying to run away with it, and once more getting the objective for himself.
Alright, 2 big things happen right there, right? For the side of Kaltizi, he misses purple buff again, so we're gonna have to keep that counter. On the other hand, Taz is actually trying to secure the turtle, but Few actually took it away. So AP BREN right here in pure damage control mode right now, and if you see how EVOS Legends is playing, they're contesting this purple buff as if it's a turtle itself.
And I mean, while that was happening, Brands was free farming down bottom, took the bot tier 1 for himself. So all things considered, EVOS Legends still having a bit of that control and a 2k goal advantage. But you look at the net worth, by very, very minuscule for all of the members.
Yeah, still recoverable for the side of AP BREN, not gonna lie, but EVOS Legends right now, I think they need to try to up the ante, if not once Super Marco starts. But speaking of us upping the ante, that's Awkward getting caught out.
Once more with the Divine Judgment, Taz on the flank. Awkward just tries to stay alive, but couldn't do so. I mean, Taz is starting to heat up. 4-1 and 2 on this Jungle Joy. Just again, level and experience ahead compared to his counterpart Kaltizi. All the tier 1s knocked down. EVOS Legends keeping AP BREN on their side of the map.
Yeah, EVOS Legends, this is exactly where they want to put AP BREN, right? On their side on the map and also on the ground in terms of the aggression, right? If AP BREN wasn't able to punish EVOS Legends for the aggression right now, they need to try to end the game quick, because once Super Marco starts to come online, he's actually never died yet. So he is actually slowly building up these farm. But at the other time, this is now the purple buff contest once again between these two teams.
The fourth one. So far, it's 3-0 in favor of EVOS Legends. AP BREN once more couldn't get a contest done, so that's 4-0 in terms of purple buff for EVOS Legends. But at least for Kaltizi, he did get the bot tier 1, going on a split push journey. It's gonna be a tough one without the purple buff, but you gotta get something done, right? You gotta try and catch up.
Yeah, but AP BREN right now just playing cross map, right? Like what I said, EVOS Legends need to try to end the game before 12 minutes. If not, Super Marco is just starting to scale, and Kaltizi just joined the jump around the map like that and being an absolute menace against EVOS Legends in terms of the rotation. And all of a sudden, you have a wave push against it because you lose that turret. That's not exactly where EVOS Legends want to be, and that's an engage.
Final slash from Fluffy, catching one. Flaptisi drag back as well, trying to get away, and he will. With the help of Ogun by his side, no more Divine Judgment for the catch, so EVOS Legends decides to not pursue. 2 big ultimates down from EVOS Legends' side, as they also start working on the Lord. It's going down pretty fast. AP BREN not even there. Kaltizi trying to hop from wall to wall to get there. Ogun already unleashing the ultimate. Actually, it doesn't really matter though. BREN's in the bag. Actually finding everyone from from AP BREN. 4 dead for them, and EVOS Legends just dances on top of their body.
Yeah, massive AoE. Fluffy setting up, catching 3 members, and then after that, Hijume just casting the Cult Altar just in time. This is different EVOS Legends as we saw. I don't know, even for the longest period of time, this feels like, they're living their IES7 dream once again, right? EVOS Legends, yeah, just starting to slap AP BREN down to the ground, because, it all started because of the plan to just shut down this lane and prevent him from doing anything. And EVOS Legends, that gold lead is starting to escalate now. Earlier just now, it was 2k gold lead, and now it's starting to double that. With this Lord coming down, marching up top, there's a lot more standing goal for the side of EVOS Legends to actually take. But Kaltizi, BREN gets spotted out. He's
going to be the target. BMI already used as well. Kaltizi can't finish the job thanks to the Cult Altar again from Hijume. All that effort gone away. Taz, what? Just runs downfield. That is going to be the life of the Novaria for the rest of the game, I suppose.
Yeah, and not only just that, how's the lethal ignition really working to play? Able to burst down field right there, getting caught out position. Tried to actually get out of, go out of the map and actually hide outside the map. Unfortunately, he's already used the second skill. Now, EVOS Legends starting to clamp down. This is going to be a base defense for the side of AP BREN, and they need to do it. They don't really have any form of high ground, and if EVOS Legends wants it, they can pick them one by one, because Fluffy does have the final sweep.
I mean, Dreams also has the Flicker and Divine Judgment, right? If they want to end the game right now, they definitely have the potential to do so. EVOS Legends slowly breaking down the structures. The top inhibitor is going to go down very soon. Ogwen and Flaptisi trying to keep that base intact, but it's just not doable. Fluffy, he's going to be in front, but now penalty zone locking 2 members down. Hijume backing with the Cult Altar as Kaltizi looks for an angle to engage. As the Cult Altar expires, EVOS Legends decides that it is enough.
Yeah, they can't do anything, right? Kaltizi knows that he doesn't really have the purple buff to sustain the dashes in order to pick up the multiple swords. And if the lane cannot do that, it's best not to join the team fight at all. You don't want to give more edge over to EVOS Legends now. Take a look at the items, right here. It's just, for the side of carry, it's just, okay, that's a golden staff, replacing the lightning trunket, I believe. But it's corrosive scythe and then going to Wind of Nature. Desperately need the Wind of Nature right now, because Claude is going ham again.
Looking to cure Super Marco. Super Marco barely getting out. Kaltizi.
Oh, that's big.
Will pay it back with a kill. That is the shutdown that they're looking for. Ogwen and Flaptisi pushed right back by the final slash, and Flaptisi might just go down, and he will. In the hands of EVOS Legends, 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade, but at this point in time, it favors AP BREN. Look at the shutdown gold. It minus off 2k in terms of the gold lead still in the favor of EVOS Legends, but then with the Lord coming out in 36 seconds, BREN should be there just in time. AP BREN right now just needs to fix a wave, but they need to fix a wave against all odds. 2 lanes march against AP BREN. EVOS Legends definitely has a better Lord control right now.
And AP BREN, they do have ways to get vision, right? That's what the Novara is there for. But the question is now, how are they going to contest the objectives? It does feel very tough if AP BREN wants to stave off another Lord invasion. It feels so impossible.
Yeah, they do have a form of a clear with you as well with the first skill, but right now because because there's two super minions marching down on two lanes, right? AP BREN may have lost just a little bit too much, like what they wanted to, right? EVOS Legends, because Taz is just solid right now. The lethal ignition coming in, just bursting down every single member, but there's a scuffle happening up top instead. Ling and Fluffy going on, but there's a Lord coming in. Taz just dashing around. He got knocks up. Lord one shot. Hijume picks it up.
They just cannot contest the Lord because the Ling isn't there. Flapteasy might be surrendered again. Tries to buy distance with the penalty zone, ends up getting run down regardless. 13-4 in favor of EVOS Legends. They have a 7.3k goal lead. And Kautizi, this entire Ling pick was to unlock the Novaria pick, and EVOS Legends, they just let it go to AP BREN, and they completely came up with a solution to shut him down. This is the final defense.
Yeah, this is definitely the final defense, right? Brands, don't forget, on this Claude is already massive right now with the enhanced Lord marching down mid. EVOS Legends needs to end it here and then. If not, you don't want to give more time over to AP BREN. Now they're syncing up two lanes right here. There's another wave marching down bot at the same time. Fluffy looking for pick up right here. Final swipe. Oh, he misses.
They're going to try. The kidnap is there. Kautizi able to run away with the Tempest of Blaze, and that is good enough. Now working on the Lord as Super Marco takes it down as fast as he could. That one goes down. Has waiting for an opening to run right in. The Crystal is under siege. All lanes have lost the inhibitor. Final slash from Fluffy. Gets the stun on Flapteasy. Flapteasy once more able to get away and buy some distance. AP BREN's keeping the whole team alive, but Kautizi gotta be very careful though. Can't get caught like this. EVOS Legends cannot end it just yet, but maybe this kidnap can if Dream gets that divine judgment. Final wave.
You talk about a kidnap, right? Dreams doesn't really have the divine judgment, so EVOS Legends right here, unable to end the GG push right there. There you go, he has it right now, doesn't really have the flicker, but you take a look at the damage leaderboard, right? Taz and Hijume doing most of the damage. BREN's on the other hand, you know, slowing just a little bit behind. Few is the only one that can consistently output the damage against EVOS Legends, and I feel like your first skill is much needed to just wave clear right now, because right here, the minions are going to start to stream in bit by bit, and EVOS Legends...
There it is. The final slash, immediately kidnaps over, just has the immortality. He's gonna unleash the ultimate before he goes down, but it might be too late. Taz actually gets absolutely melted by Super Marco, the hometown hero that they need. And they also got rid of BREN thanks to Kautizi with his dying breath. EVOS Legends could not end the game, and AP BREN once more stays alive.
Yeah, and like I said, if EVOS Legends is unable to end that game right there, right now, AP BREN starting to scale, right? We're already reaching the point where, wait, the purple buff still finally taken away by Few.
Yeah, I mean, look at this replay, right? I mean, yeah. This fight.
It's just Fluffy, you know, forcing the issue, right? They really want to force AP BREN into a fight that they don't want to have. But the reason why AP BREN was able to actually sustain for now, because Super Marco is just consistent doing damage. Kautizi is just able to shut down BREN's right there, so that's a very good thing at the very least. Even though this Link wasn't able to secure his own purple buff, he actually sacrificed himself for the cause to assassinate the marksman, and then all of a sudden EVOS Legends doesn't have any pushing power, and now both these two teams resetted the map just a little bit. However, EVOS Legends have three super minions mid lanes marching against them.
Yeah, I mean, for EVOS Legends, right, Taz tried to go for the run it down onto Super Marco. I believe he didn't get to proc enough damage on the lethal ignition, so he ends up getting melted. But they have the third Lord, right? If they get this, it has to be an end game. And once more, AP BREN, they're not in a position to contest this. Flapteasy will see this happening, but Kautizi is not even close, and there's a retribution on the Taz. So EVOS Legends, they will get this for sure. Kautizi ends up showing up. He didn't try to steal this. He needs to get the objective. Kautizi might have just kept the team alive in this game. Open, keeping the back line intact as AP BREN will lose Kautizi. Few and Super Marco, they're going to be the last hope for the team. Dream takes it forward, gets the kidnap, and onto Few. Few goes down. Super Marco dies. EVOS Legends have just drawn first blood against AP BREN as they march down the mid lane, 5 men strong. Lord does not matter at this point, and EVOS Legends will strike first blow.